Today's entry, April 26, 2011, Thursday. Concerning case, Blacketer News, Butte County. Upon opening folder, notice file folders contained within titles, such as by date. First, the date to begin with, open folder 1999 and 2000. Then open folder 1999 and 2000 call for service. Now open file 12/25/99. McClellan reports to PPD. Notice, McClellan reports Jake Bates may have drugged RP's girlfriend, Sarah Blacketer. Not my girlfriend, so we'll just say drugged Sarah Blacketer. McClellan reports to the police on 12/25/1999. Suspicious activity concerning Jake Bates and others. We'll mention later in the report. Sarah Blacketer, who these cases derived from. Okay, second, 5200, Jake and Melissa Bates, voluntary statement, pages 1 and 2. This letter is written, quote, this letter is written in Melissa Bates' handwriting. A. Melissa Chandler. Now open 5200, Jason Rodrigues voluntary statement. Jason Rodrigues states he drove Jake Bates to 546 Oakwood Lane. 546 Oakwood Lane are where the incidents occurred in 1999 concerning McClellan's cases that have derived all from these specific activities McClellan will be mentioning. Open 5200, Rodrigues voluntary statement. Rodrigues states he drove Jake Bates to 546 Oakwood Lane to check the mail. This establishes connection or friendship between Jason Rodrigues, Jake Bates, and Blacketer. Open file, or folder, titled 4400. That's a period after each number. 12/25/99, for instance, 5005 period 02 period 00, for instance. Now open folder titled 04 period 04 period 00. I'll skip the periods. Kelly Blacketer. Kelly Blacketer is Sarah Blacketer's stepmom. Kelly Blacketer is also related to Jason Rodrigues, who are friends with Jake and Melissa Bates. We're moving into opening up with more information related to the contents of the material presented in the defense of McClellan. Notice 04 period 0400, Kelly Blacketer is present only. Page 1. Here you'll notice Kelly Blacketer coincidentally files a restraining order against Mr. McClellan. However, she is also listing other names of persons named but not present. There is a reason for this sudden interest for Kelly Blacketer to begin making allegations of fearing McClellan, which is to protect Jason Rodrigues, brother of Kelly Rodrigues, Blacketer by marriage. Blacketer by marriage, Rodrigues, sister of Jason Rodrigues. Jake and Jason follow with a statement 1 month after Kelly. And also to establish relationship 04 period 19, period 00, Kelly states, my brother Jason. In that folder. And fourth, notice now there's a link or a relationship established between Jake and Melissa Bates, Jason, Kelly Rodrigues, and Sarah Blacketer, all of who claim it is McClellan who has caused or attempted to harm them. Also notice that this coincidence occurred within or after December 1999. Now fifth, now we go back to the statement or incident report where McClellan reports on 12/25/99 Bates may have drugged Sarah Blacketer. Open 09/12/02 McClellan victim/witness. Here McClellan is issued a case number 221705 by the Paradise Police Department, approximately 3.5 months after Kelly files on 04/04/00. See claim number McClellan 780313. Spoke with representative from California Victim Witness Program, Counselor Judy, early January and February 2000. Not mentioned by any persons in Butte County who had custody of McClellan during any of these cases. Notice any of his cases. 6. Notice 11/15/99 Blacketer claims assaulted by Pell. Sarah Blacketer is aggressor toward Jennifer Pell. Then there's a list of Sarah Blacketer having police contact after the first dispatch from Paradise Police Department. On 12/23/99, Kelly Blacketer begins causing trouble at the 546 Oakwood Lane after McClellan questions Sarah Blacketer about suspicious activities she and Bates and Rodrigues were involved in. McClellan is then told, we'll skip to the page I just going to skip down from 6 to 12. Notice Blacketer 21-page report, period 12, line 3. 2 of 21 states, lines 2 through 3. We went to the emergency room at Feather River Hospital. Quoted by Sarah Blacketer. None of the police reports include any information regarding this hospital visit. Now, continuing, establishing link here. C12/25/99, call to the police. I call to report Blacketer's rape claim. That's a different title from the incident report. I'll break out the incident report. C5/31/00, Blacketer 21-page report, page 10, PDF. Then, when he, referring to McClellan, helped bring my rape back to a reality. This page, along with other evidence in the report, clearly shows Sarah Blacketer claiming she was raped, which nothing is established in any of the reports regarding claims against McClellan. Now, 2/7, back to Kelly Blacketer. Does not file a restraining order till 4/4/00. However, claims in statement 04/19/00 Kelly clearance of Rodrigues, period, PDF, that McClellan had threatened Kelly Rodrigues' life back on 12/20/99. Note 8. Note 5/31/00 Blacketer 21-page report, page 5 PDF. S. Blacketer states she cut off her friends she had known since 8th grade. C. 11/15/99 PPD incident report. Sarah assaulted by pals. Sarah Blacketer is establishing ties with Bates and others, mentioning breaking off ties with old friends. And we're establishing connection where Blacketer is breaking off ties with old friends highly involved with Bates and Rodrigues, of which Kelly Blacketer has every intent to clear her brother of any of claims McClellan's making against all of the said persons. It's leading into Sarah Blacketer's involvement with the Bates, where they were causing harm to McClellan and had other plans. We'll get into McClellan's statement, of which he has to work his own case out. Now, here we have okay, now we have to establish ties with the police, speaking with Blacketer, the established relationship between Blacketer and the police and the courts, using Blacketer as a way to, well, create this paperwork for McClellan to work on. Here. Just love it. Not. And we go to C 07-1300, Don Anderson, period tape, period recording, period of SB, period PDF. Property report filed, field property report, field property report says tape recording of conversation with S. Blacketer from 5/24/00. Don Anderson is the lieutenant of the Paradise Police Department who began investigating into 12/25/99 drugging/rape allegations against the Bates and others. Notice the date 12/26/99 of original incident. Then supplemental date 05/04/00. However, not until 07/13/00 do you see the recording from Blacketer added as evidence for the district attorney. Notice no mention of McClellan's voluntary statement. C 03/19/00 Joel Lindestad, Paradise Police Department. Incident report. And notice there was not any mention of McClellan. Have been recorded earlier as victim witness at any point in time. Rather, the opposite occurred, where the said Paradise Police Department officers are negligent in reporting the full truth in these matters. Blacketer states in her 05/31/00 statement, "our rape," but you will not hear this mentioned by any of the officers, district attorney, representative on McClellan's behalf during these cases. Instead, they appear to be making McClellan appear guilty of an even lesser crime of DV rather than 12/25/99 rape report. 03/19/00 Lindestad Crime History Search, page 1 through page 8, displays information of McClellan's alleged rap sheet. One issue being page 4 to page 5, Lindestad attempts to mix other names with McClellan. Notice. Dates are inconsistent with records. McClellan's court transcripts do not reflect such records completely. One issue being page 4 through 5, Lindestad. Okay, page 8 shows a list of dates of those dates. Notice, these are the dates. Dates are inconsistent. Page 8 shows a list of dates. Dates are inconsistent with records. And 11. No. 5/12/00. Howard Carter letter regarding Honda window shot out. Howard Carter was Mr. McClellan's landlord for a couple of years before this event in December 1999. Mr. McClellan believes his car's windows were shot out by Jake Bate, who possessed a BB gun, as well as Jake Bate brandishing a white pearl-handled .380 pistol in a black leather type case, carrying a gun, brandishing it to McClellan in the past time. This gun will be mentioned again later in this statement. McClellan did report to Lieutenant Anderson of the Paradise Police Department that Jake Bates did possess a gun, but McClellan's character was challenged. I believe what it is, somehow through all the chaos, the black was confused with the white-handled. And now we back up. This is going to lead into the fact that these people were very dangerous, who possessed dangerous weapons, and McClellan gets into his school records later, and he's attempting to get through college and ends up working this case here. This is for my own record, by the way. Viewed by you. Thank you. Now we get to establishing connection between all these people, and also showing that things are not mentioned by the police. And now I need to get into the rape issue concerning Sarah Blacketer and what she's speaking about. McClellan asking her about her involvement with the Bates, and her claim was that she was raped. Here we have this same recording again. I've done this before in other vids. Scratch that. Cut. Slice and dice. Okay, let's see. 6, covered 7. Okay. Interesting. I have these other things. Probably open my videos with something, huh?